Hi, I'm Matt Baker, the Head of Science, and today I'd like to explain to you the difference between the three pathways through IGCSE Science. Now, I could spend the video talking about how fantastic science is and how interesting it is, okay, but actually you already know that, so I'm not going to waste any time with that. We're just going to dive straight into it. Okay, all students have to take science, and a balanced science course contains biology, chemistry, and physics. So the only question is, how much? We've got the specialist in science program, the standard science pathway, okay, and then the single science program. So let's just look at those two main pathways first, the specialist in science and the standard science pathway. Both courses, biology, chemistry, and physics. Okay, now we've got 8 periods a week to teach science at Bangkok Partner School, all right? And a normal IGCSE takes about 4 periods, right? So we can kind of fit 2 IGCSEs into the time that we have quite comfortably, right? And that's what we call the standard science pathway. It's called the standard science pathway because that's what about 90% of the kids in the UK will study, all right? At Bangkok Partner School, it's about half of the students will follow that pathway, okay? So you study biology, chemistry, and physics, but at the end, all right, you get awarded 2 IGCSEs. You take an exam in biology, 2-hour paper, same in chemistry, 2-hour paper, and another 2-hour paper in physics. And what they do is they work out the average grade from those 3, all right, and then they'll make a grade award, right? The very top grade is a grade 9, so there's no limit on what you can achieve. Grade 9 is the highest grade, right? So the very top grade is a 9,9, and then down from that we've got a 9,8, 8,8, 8,7, and so on, all the way down, all right? So that's the standard science pathway, and who's that appropriate for? It's appropriate for students that enjoy science, okay, but it's not like their passion, it's not their favorite subject, okay, and maybe they don't think that they'll carry on doing science when they go to university or anything like that, okay? Typically, students who are getting scoring a 7C or lower than that in year 9, then that's the pathway that's going to work out to be the most appropriate for them and allow them to flourish and be successful, fulfill their potential in the sciences. Then the other pathway that we've got is the specialist in science pathway, right? Now this is an accelerated program because we've still got 8 periods a week to teach this, right? Okay, but now we're going to try and fit 3 IGCSEs into that, biology, chemistry, and physics. So you do the same papers, 2-hour, 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 and then because there's additional content, there's 50% additional content, there's going to be an extra paper, 1 hour, 15-minute paper for each 3 sciences, right? So instead of doing 3 exams at the end of the course, you do 6 exams, okay? But it does mean that you'll get separate IGCSEs in biology, chemistry, and physics, so 3 IGCSEs. But because we're taking like all of that extra learning and squeezing it down into 8 periods, this is only appropriate for people who just love science. You know, if science is your favorite subject, if you're a science geek like me, okay, then this could be the course for you. Typically, students who are scoring at a 7B or above, okay, consistently throughout year 9, then that's going to be an indicator for this course, right? And it's slightly less than half the year group. We've got 4 classes that take this option and 5 classes that do the standard in science option, right? We will invite you onto the program if we believe that that's the pathway where you're going to flourish, okay? All right. So those are the 2 main pathways. Okay, there is another pathway, which is the single award science pathway. You still study biology, chemistry, and physics, okay, but you only get 1 IGCSE. This is a reduced content course. It's not appropriate for everybody, but every year we have, you know, a handful of students, like maybe 5 students that really find science challenging, okay, and if that's you, don't worry, okay, we've got an option for you that will still allow you to come out of science with, you know, a very positive learning experience and also 1 very good grade, hopefully. Okay, so those are the 3 science pathways, the 2 main pathways at single award science. If you need any more information about any of them, okay, first thing to do is speak to your science teacher. They know all of this information too. And if you want to get in touch with me and have a one-to-one conversation about it, I'm very happy to do that too. Thank you.